Hello everybody, thanks for stopping by. I'm so glad that you did. My name is Cheryl. For those of you who might be new, welcome. And to all of my new subscribers, welcome. And to my faithful followers, welcome. Anyway, I hope you're all doing well. I'm really excited and I'm trying very hard not to be, because my last video was horrible. I was just way too excited. I'm very excited. All right, so I want to start by telling you about this collaboration. It's called Summer Simples, and it's a collaboration with Rach and Bella Crafts, featuring the guest designer, the wonderful Angela Kerr. And so I learned about the collaboration, and I am very excited to say that I am going to be part of this collaboration. And I'm very excited because it's called Summer Simples, which is fabulous because it is a collaboration for anything simple, relaxing, enjoyable. Just, like having coffee with a friend. I am over the moon about this collaboration because, even if it's something simple like I was making collage boards last week, I ended up just gluing paper mindlessly, listening to my podcast, or watching videos, visiting with friends. And I don't know, it's just doing the simple things sometimes is what you really need. Especially even, I haven't been on vacation, but even sometimes when we do go on vacation, we need a vacation when we get home from our vacation, right? So anyway, this collaboration means a lot to me for many reasons, but for one, it's called Summer Simples. And I have a lot of, not thousands and thousands, but it feels like it. And I'm so excited because I have a lot of new followers who are new to junk journaling. And it's just, I don't know, I can't really explain it. It's just so exciting for me because I still have that kindergarten, preschool teacher in me. I can't get rid of it. No matter how hard I try, I can't get rid of it. So explaining to people what I'm doing, they appreciate it because they're new. They've never done this before, and they're trying new things, and they're trying to find, simpler ways to do things, and I am all about that. So anyway, I'm really excited for all of my new followers to start following this collaboration. My new to junk journalers, even my new subscribers, a lot of them have left me wonderful messages about, the simple things that I've been doing, like, for example, the collage boards and just simple things. So anyway, nothing real like measuring, or I don't remember the last thing I measured. In all honesty, I'll have to go back in my videos. I probably did something extravagant, 2 days ago, but I don't remember. Anyway, so I will give you the links to Rach Bella Crafts' video where she explains the Summer Simples collaboration and shows her kit. And I'll leave the link to Angela Kerr's video where she explains the collaboration and shows her kit. Yes, they have collaborated again and made an exquisite kit. It's so hard for me to even be speaking right now because my brain was swirling so bad that I have a headache. So, because yesterday I was watching Angela. I always have tea with her on Tuesdays. It's my Tuesday tea. And she gave us our homework if we're going to follow along with her in making her journal. And she always does step by step. She'll show you what she's going to be using, how she's going to be storing it. And it all just makes sense. It's a great video. It gives you a lot of inspiration and excitement about getting ready for you know, making another journal. I love how she takes you from start to finish. And so yeah, so anyway, and she's good. She's not all over the place like I am. She doesn't squirrel. I don't think, I mean, she has squirrels in her gardens, but I think that that's the only place that they live. They don't live in her head. So let me take a breath. Rach and Bella Crafts collaboration, Summer Simples, begins July 1st, 2024. Okay, and I will leave the link for that. And then when you get to Angela's, you want to watch hers, and there's 40% off digitals in her website shop. Now, her Etsy shop is currently closed, for those of you who don't know. I think I've mentioned it on my channel a couple of times, and I've put it on my Facebook and Instagram, but it is currently closed. So I've been purchasing off of both of this Ko-fi site from Rach and Bella and Angela's forever. And I'm glad that I do, because it saves me a lot of money. Number one, thank you both girls. And number two, if for some reason my computer crashed right now and I hadn't backed up my files, I wouldn't be able to go to Angela's shop on Etsy and re-download, because she doesn't exist. Her shop is closed. If you type in Angela Kerr on Etsy, it brings you to this kit, Rach and Bella's kit. It brings you to the collaboration kit. It doesn't bring you to Angela Kerr's Etsy shop because it's not open. So I wouldn't be able to download anything. However, if my computer crashed today, I don't have to worry about it, because my kits are purchased on her website using the same payment method, PayPal. So, and you can use a credit card. It's, you know, it's very secure and very safe. And the other nice thing too is, by going to her website, if you have a question, you just ask the question right there on her website, and she gets back to you. Like, I don't even I don't even know how she does it, because I know it's 4 o'clock in the morning there. How can she respond to me in an hour? But sometimes I do get my times confused. So anyway, her fabrics are beautiful. I can't say enough about them. If I know I'm preaching to the choir, because you all know that I use and order her ultimate bundles, because I mean, you just can't beat the price. It's a one-stop shop. You know everything's going to match, and you can't possibly use everything that she offers. The fabrics, the linen, you know, the laces, the trims, the freebies she gives with the, you know, I mean, the buttons. You can't possibly use them all. Like, I've been using this kit. This is the Down the Garden Path kit. I've made 4 items with this kit, and look what I still have just from this kit. I mean, you just can't use it all. Now, I haven't made my big journal yet, but it doesn't matter. I'm still going to have a ton left. I'll show you the fabrics. I can't show you these fabrics because I don't have them yet. They should be here. They might even be here today, but these are just some of her fabrics. I'm doing a slow stitch, but I mean, I still have bits and pieces from other kits, and look how nice they match. Well, you might not think so, but I do. I think it's adorable. I'm making a little slow stitch cover, if you don't follow me and you haven't seen my video on this. So these are some of the fabrics you get. Some of them are Liberty of London. I mean, they're all high quality fabrics, and her covers are amazing. She designs them herself. She has them printed on a very beautiful fabric. It's almost like, it's almost compatible to my bold denim that I have my sofas covered with. I have slipcover sofas, and I had used a bold denim, a white bold denim, to cover them with the last time I made the slipcovers. And it's heavier, obviously, because they're covers for, you know, I want them to last like 100 years. So, but it's beautiful. It's gorgeous fabric. And you could literally make like a gorgeous dress out of it if you had enough of it, but it's enough to cover a journal or two if you make the mini journals. So anyway, that's that. The kits are available only on her shop, which I will show you a few of the pages, and the fabrics, but stay, because I was scrolling so bad and I came up with something so awesome that you can't miss it. So please stay for 5 minutes. Okay, so that's that about that. And I'll leave those links below, I promise. So Angela, I had my tea, you know, Tuesday tea with Angela. I always, you know, just get my tea and I go in the living room and I watch her videos on Tuesday. Well, I watch them every day, but Tuesdays are very, I call them my Tuesday teas with Angela. So I started printing because Angela last night gave our homework. And she always does that. She gives us our homework and she shows you all the pages that she's going to use in her kit and pages that she's going to use if she's collaborating with like Rachel. She'll show what she's using for Rachel's kits. And then she gives you your homework, meaning she'll bring out like the different laces and buttons she's going to be using and the different fabrics she's going to be using, the stamps and all of that. And then she'll show you different pages and the backs of the pages that she's going to be using, you know, for her journal. And if you want to follow along, you can print, you know, the way she's printing. And she'll also show you all of the ephemera that she's planning on using. These kits are so huge. And I was getting so excited that I started printing, like, I have so many misprints, it's ridiculous. So I'm just going to show you a couple of the pages, you know, the full pages and whose they are, because they coordinate so well. It's insane. It's like they had, like, I know they didn't sit beside each other when they did this, because I know they didn't. But you would never know that these kits were designed by 2 different people. It's just like, I don't know how they do this. How do they do this? Somebody wants to tell me it. That would be great. So anyway, I was printing. Here, let me start here. So I was printing and I was like, oh, that's so pretty. And oh my gosh, look at that page. And then I started flip-flopping between the two because, you know, some of the background kits and some of the, you know, some of the backgrounds, some of the pages, some of the ephemera, you know, it's everywhere. So I was flip-flopping between the two and I was printing. And so I was printing, and I guess, you know, I was printing the pages first. So let me get a few of those and then I'll show you what happened, because it's just like, oh my goodness, that's crazy. That's not it. Okay, so these are some of the pages, and these are some of Angela's pages. And I love how she did them. Like in her video, you can't see like this pretty little pink tape here that she used. Oh, so cute. It's just, and then she used a little bit of age tape here, like little masking tape, and this wood grain. And look at this. I mean, if that's not Laura Ashley, nothing is. And then this is like a quilt. I could put this on my guest room, bedroom, bedspread, you know, bedding, and I would be very happy with that. In the pink or the blue. It comes in both colors. And then here's one of the pages. Is that not the most relaxing page? Like, I feel like I could just step right in and have wine with these ladies. And of course, Abby. Don't forget Abby. She's in every kit now. And she's got some stamping up here, and it's just like a little country and a little grungy and a little, oh my gosh, it's just so gorgeous. Can you see? Like, it's just beautiful, and like everything just screams comfort and relaxing and simpler times, you know, simple days. And then look at this. So beautiful. And then I printed 2 pages. Don't ask why. Because I don't know. I just did. Oh, because I printed this on the wrong paper. It's not printed on printer paper. oh my gosh, it was just, I was a mess. But then, so those are some of Angela's, and then I was like, okay, pay attention, you know, you've got to really pay attention to this. So I started printing some of Rachel's, which, can you even, like, this is my dream right here. That's my dream. I don't have the room for it on my property, but that's my dream. And you want to see the inside? Wait till you see the inside. Like, this is the inside of my dream, right? There's the outside, there's the inside. Now, these are from Rachel's kit. Okay, look. And those are on my shelf, in my craft shed, in my she shed. Look, that's how it's set up. Isn't it beautiful? If this doesn't scream me, nothing does. I'm so excited. Look at the books. Rachel, they're beautiful. And I don't know how you girls do it. Like, this one is Rachel's. No, this one is Angela's. These are Rachel's. Like, they're in the same house. Or the craft room. Or just having fun together at each other's home. Crafting. So this was like sort of, I think they thought about this, you know, doing something like this from the retreat, because it's so England, so beautiful. And I just, yeah, I don't even want to go there because I'll start to cry again and I'll have to start the video over again. But I just so hope one day that I can get there for the spring retreat. If you haven't watched Jez from Nigesia Creates, you have to watch her video and then you'll want to go too. So, all right, so I was printing, right? And I was printing the pages and what have you. And I printed this page, okay? So I came to this page and I gasped. I was like, oh my gosh. Now, I was already squirreling. I mean, I was already printing things wrong. And I'll show you how bad I was squirreling. Are you ready? Look what I printed on the back of. Not once. Twice. It was bad. So I stopped. I mean, I had printed a lot of the ephemera anyway, so, but when I got to this, after I had already printed this, it just, that was it. I had to stop. Because, watch what I did. I decided that it was just so beautiful and so perfect for anyone who loves fabric like I do. So, I took my sticky paper, which is 8.5 by 11, right? And I'm going to do this for you, so just stay right here because it's only going to take a minute, I promise. So I took this paper right away. I got my fabric out, which is a, it's a middleweight white muslin. Okay, it's a mid-weight muslin white. And I took my sticky sheet and I got out my iron and I got out my muslin, right? Oh no, that's just another sticky sheet. And are you ready for the reveal? Okay, let's just do this very carefully. Okay. So, here it is. It's on fabric. Yes, ma'am. Yes, men. Yes, anybody who's watching. Here it is on fabric. So, what do you think? I am so excited. I can't even tell you how excited I am. So then I was like, oh my gosh, I need to make a journal out of that. You know, I'm going to back this on cotton. I'm going to slow stitch it. I mean, so many things were coming to my mind. Then I was like, no, you know what would be really fun? Oh, it would be really fun if I took this fabric. I haven't taken off the backing yet because I just don't want to yet, because I'm not going to get to this anytime soon. This will be like my summer project. But like, first of all, it could be a cover, right? So I started there. I printed these 2 pages, and this could be a cover, right? Because this can be slow stitched as well, because if you can see, it's all quilted. So you could slow stitch that all by itself, right? And you could slow stitch this and then put the 2 together, and oh my gosh, what a gorgeous cover. Like, really? That is so gorgeous. Or you could even do it this way if you wanted to, right? Is it upside down? Doesn't matter. Or you could do it this way. But when I printed these, that was it. That's why I printed these on fabric, because I got these. And when this popped out of the computer on the wrong side, I was like, I didn't even care that it was on the wrong side, and I wasted paper and ink. I did not care, because that's what gave me this idea. Because look, this is on paper. I already cut it out on paper. So, you know, when I cut it out on paper, I put it on the paper that I already had, which I'm not going to pull out now because, all right, I will. I put it on the paper first before I put it on the fabric. And I was just like, okay, I'm hooked. I'm hooked. Like, I'm printing this on fabric. And that's why you see this. So now what I'm going to do for you is I'm going to show you how to print these on fabric, because I need them on fabric, right? Because, I mean, we need those on fabric because they're embroidery. They're all embroidered. Even if you don't slow stitch, okay? Even if you use a sewing machine, you could take this, put it on the back of white cotton, just a sheet, right? And you could just sew around it, or just, you know, sew here and there, you know, and you'll have a cover. Just put a little bit of felt under it, and you'll have a beautiful cover, or this, or any of the pages, right? And look, what if you did something like this on the cover? And then, you know, that was your inside. And on the inside, because I made another mistake, and I printed the wrong size, because this comes on 2 sizes. This comes with fussy cuts. It's like, I don't know where it is, but it doesn't matter. But what if you did something like this, right? On that side. And then you did like a bigger one on this. And you did, you know, a whole bunch of these, right? So you open your journal and you've got a couple of these, right? Slow stitched or embroidered. Or even if you don't sew a single stitch, do this on fabric and use, where is it? All you have to use is some heat and bond, which I don't know where it is. Oh, right here, okay? So all you have to do is iron these onto this, cut them out, right? Iron it on, and it just peels, you know, it just fuses it. It fuses it onto the fabric. Like, so you don't even have to sew it on. If you don't sew, I sew. So I'm going to sew it. So I'm going to show you how we're going to do this, and we're going to print these on fabric. And it's so easy. So all you have to do, and I'm not going to, I can't do like the whole fabric thing because I use my rotary cutter and I stand up to do it. But I'll show you how to do it, okay? And then I'll print it. So all you need is some sticky 8.5 by 11 sheets of paper, and it's really sticky. See? It's really sticky. You can use it a couple of times. So you just peel this after. First, the very first thing you want to do, and I have one more thing to show you too, after I print it. So while that's in the printer, oh no, I have to show you how to put it on first. Let me get to this part first. I'm so sorry. I'm very excited. I'm excited for everything. I'm excited about this idea that I have. I'm excited that this could be a pouch. And people would think, oh my gosh, you know, it looks like a designer pouch. You know, a little purse, you know, or something. Hold on, let me just show you. Like, if you did something like this. What if you took this, right? Just pretend that this is the fabric, because I don't want to really get my fabric all dirty. Okay, so, like, okay, so that's the fabric, right? So you want to make a little clutch purse. So you do something like this, and you just take it, right? And you either slow stitch it or whatever down the sides, right? How cute. How cute is this? It's very cute. And then you can put buttons or what have you. Sorry, it's not going to probably go right, but anyway, we'll pretend. So then you could do something like this, and then like you could put like a birdie right there. And then you could put a couple of little birdies on the back. And then when you open it up, there could be a birdie here. Like, oh my gosh, like so many different things. So let me show you how to put it on. So what you want to do first is, my iron's hot. It's very simple. It'll only take a minute, and I have a couple of other things to show you that you can do. Even if you don't want to make a cover and you just want to make like some of those birds on something, okay? So you want to take your fabric, and we're going to just pretend, because like I said, I can't cut the fabric unless I'm standing up with my rotary cutter. I have already tried it at my desk. It didn't work. I'm not doing it again. You'll just not be happy with me at all. So you just take your fabric. I'm just pulling this out because it's a small piece and my other piece is really large. So what you want to do first, before you do anything, is you want to iron your fabric. I know a lot of people say you don't have to iron your fabric, but I'm really telling you that take the time to steam iron your fabric, okay? And make sure that you have all those creases and wrinkles out. And this might not be very hot because I just had to turn it back on because I talked too much and it doesn't, yeah, it shuts off by itself. So, and even if you have to have a little spray bottle of water, and this isn't the same fabric, this is actually just like a linen, I use it in my printer, but it's a linen towel. You know, I get things everywhere, especially if it's like $1. So anyway, and this prints on really nice too, but I'm not going to print on this. And my other piece is 60 inches wide. I just didn't want to cut anymore because I've already cut 4 pieces, and yeah. And I really do have a headache. I really do. So you want to make sure it's nice and ironed. And that's not, but we'll pretend it is. I can't wait for that to heat up. It's already off. No wonder why. I'm sorry about that, guys. Anyway, so you want to make sure it's nice, like no wrinkles at all. Take your little spray bottle or your steam iron. That's just my craft iron. Or your steam iron and steam it. Make sure it's nice and flat and it's dry. Then take your sticky paper. And I'm not going to take the backing off the paper because, yeah, you know, it just, that would be silly. So you just take your backing paper, okay? You can get it from any company. This one happens to be, I have no idea what that says. AETSKEY Premium Labels. I don't know. We have a couple of different kinds because my husband uses these when he ships my items. And so yeah, so you just peel it off like this, right? We're going to pretend that this is already peeled off. Then you want to take it, right, and put it down on your table. Well, we can take this out of the way now because we don't need the iron anymore. So you put this down like that, No, you don't. So sorry. You take your fabric. You put your fabric down, right? Like this. It's pretend it's ironed. Then you peel off, right? No, I was doing it right. Oh my gosh. Yes. So I'm just going to do it. No, I'm not. That's silly. It's not ironed. So you just take it, right? And you peel it off like this. And then once it's peeled off, because I have a sticky piece right here, once it's peeled off, you then take it. That's not sticky. This one is. You take it. I just don't want to use another piece. You take it and you bring it, you know, just above the edge so that your rotary cutter or your scissors, I mean, some people cut straight. I don't. So I will use my rotary cutter and my sewing mat. So then you just press it down really good, right? And make sure that it's nice and like, actually that came out pretty nice, even though that there were some wrinkles in that. You know, there were some little creases. So that's all you do. You put it on like that, right? And then you can take your scissors, which I'm not going to cut this because I can just peel this off. It's not going to be sticky. You take your scissors or your rotary cutter. And your rotary cutter is better if you have one because you can take your plastic ruler, which I don't have here. It's with my sewing things. You take your plastic ruler, you can see exactly where that is, right? And then you just, boom, and you've got a nice straight edge to go into your printer, okay? And then you take it over to your printer, and my printer is an HP Envy Inspire. And when I put my things in my printer, if I want it to print on this side, I put it in my printer this way. And it will print on the fabric. So now I already put one, did I put it in the printer? Hold on, I didn't. So I already have one cut because I had to do it with my rotary cutter. And because I haven't printed the big birds because I made a mistake again and printed the small ones. So the small ones were on fabric, which I'll show you in one moment. Where are they? While that's printing, I'll show you what I did wrong. So now I have to print the big birds on fabric. Let me just get these away from the sticky paper. Okay. So let's print these fussy cut birds. And like I said, you can print anything. I'm just thinking that this is just an awesome idea for anyone who just loves things like this. So with the US, I'm in the US, so I have to go to fit to page on my printer, shrink to fit. It says shrink to fit. And then I want to print on the matte brochure or professional paper or your matte photo paper, but not your plain paper. It just won't come out good. You want to use good paper and good ink, and you want to use a medium weight muslin, not like the lightweight. You don't want to be able to really see through it. Okay, so here we go. So I'm going to print this now if my printer stays online, because for some reason it keeps going offline. And that was another reason why I have a headache. Come on. So look it. So I got so excited, and I want to show you something else. It'll only take a minute, I promise. So accidentally, I got so excited that I went in and I printed this sheet first. The reason why I have to reprint on fabric, because this is on fabric and it was the wrong one. But I don't mind because now I have little birds too to play with on my slow stitch. This is already cut. These are fabric. Look it. These are fabric. They're fabric. I'm so excited. I'm trying not to be. I'm really trying hard. That's fabric. Fabric. Those aren't fabric. See, look, that's how excited I was. I printed these on the back of my tags, but I didn't care. That's fabric. Is that exciting? Like, really? They're fabric. Look. And they're so easy. It's not hard to cut them. I'll show you. I'll just take one that's almost cut. Just kind of, and now I'm using my sewing scissors. These are my little like embroidery scissors that I use. But I cut them with my bigger scissors until I got to this point. And then I kind of just went like this. And oh my goodness, we have appliques, guys. We have appliques. We have appliques for like free. It seems like we have these for free. And if you don't want to make a whole journal cover, I want to show you some other things that you might want to do if you have some things like this in your stash, which I know you all do because I follow all of you all over Facebook. And I see all the things you get when you go and do your hauls. Or your, or as in Phyllis, if you're watching, she just had such a good time the other day at the op shop. Like stamps, stickers, not stickers, stamps, stamp pads. I mean, the things that she got were ridiculous. Karen Gibson. I mean, I can't even tell you what she got because I can't even remember, but it was, oh, are you ready? Scissors, Fiskars, the spring-loaded. They were $1.99. Yeah. $1.99 for the big pair. And I forget what they were for the small pair. Or maybe they came in a set. I don't remember. But I was just like, that's crazy. Yeah. And who else? So yeah, I know you all have stuff in your stash. So I'm just going to cut out this little bird. And I'm going to bring over what I just printed. See how easy that is to cut? Oh my gosh, are they cute? Are they just not adorable? And if you don't want to make a whole cover or a whole purse, why not, and you don't sew, and you don't want to even sew a button, that's fine. That's okay, because you have heat and bond. And I know that you all have things like this in your stash, right? I know you do. Somewhere, right? Would that not be oh, you might want to cut the rest of it. So say you're going along in your journal. Oops. I might even put one of these on my new little cover because I just can't even stand it. It just might have to go on my cover. Oh dear. I should have grabbed one that was already cut. But, okay, look. And even if you don't have this in your stash, print on one of Angela's doilies. Print it on fabric. What? Print the doilies on fabric. And you have a doily that's on fabric, and you have this. And you could do this in your journal, on your journal page, right? And you could put this on, and even if you didn't sew, just use the heat and bond, which I showed you, right? I already showed you the heat and bond, maybe. Anyway, you just put it on with the heat and bond, and you've got this cute little fabric pocket. Or, where's my little journal? Here's my little journal cover. I mean, I had never intended on putting a bird on here, but what? Like, really? Is that going to be not adorable? How cute is that? So you just take some of her fabric, but a piece of her fabric if you bought the fabric or if you bought the ultimate bundle. Like, oh my gosh, I can't even. Okay, let me take this off. So now this is how it prints. And it's a little bit tricky to get it off the sticky paper. You have to kind of peel the fabric because it's stuck down there pretty good. Ta-ta! Oh, I'm so excited. And don't throw that away because you can use it twice. Fabric, guys. I have appliques and they're already stitched. I can't. I just can't. Like, really? And I have all of these as well, right? So I'll have to do something with these. I don't know. Maybe the little piggies will have to go on there. I have no idea. But they're so, so cute. Like, really, it just adds so much to your project. So cute. Here, look at this pink one. Oh my goodness. Look. I don't think I'll do the pink. I think I'll do him. I don't know. See, that's going to be really hard for me because I can't decide on anything, so they'll all have to go on. Because they're family, right? They're a family. Anyway, I'm starting to get silly. I have a really bad headache. That's paper. Where's the one that's fabric? So I can show you that there's like really no difference. As long as you print on a good setting and you get the white muslin or, you know, sheet. Even a sheet will work. You know, a good cotton sheet, 100% cotton, will work very well. How cute. That's paper. I have to kind of check. Look, this is fabric. This is paper. You cannot tell the difference. I think this is whiter. It is whiter. This is more of a cream color. If you don't put it together, you can't. Well, it might be because that's on the back. That might be why it's a little bit darker, because that's on the back. But still, like, really? So that's it for today's video, guys. I hope that you do join the collaboration and watch all the videos for the month of July. It will give you something to do in your cool home, which I pray that the heat is not killing you. I heard that it's all over the United States. I don't know about, well, Angela said that it was nice, so I don't remember. I don't know if she did give a weather update. I'll have to go back and look. But anyway, so yeah. Or you could even do something like this if you don't have Angela's fabrics, right? You could do something like this, right? And print the birds on something like this. And just, you know, kind of stitch them on. I mean, I just pulled this really fast just to show you before I turned the video on. Is that not so cute? Like, really? That would make such an adorable journal cover. Well, maybe not, but because I'm not really sure about this particular linen, because it's, you know, got the cuts and stuff in it. But this came out beautiful. I scanned this. It's so pretty. I use it as a background page. So yeah, I mean, oh my gosh. There's so much you can do with just one page. Just so darling. So it's called Summer Simples. I'll leave Rach and Bella Crafts link to her video and Angela's to her video, and then watch Angela's from Tuesday, last night, so you can get an idea of all the different things that are in the kit, because she shows you all the pages and the ephemera, okay, where I just can't because it's too big and my ephemera isn't cut yet, and I have to get busy because I have a lot of ephemera to cut because I printed it all because I couldn't decide, except for these. And when I printed these, I was like, Cheryl, it's the wrong page. Yeah, so anyway, that's my video for today. I hope you enjoyed that. And I look forward to seeing you at the Summer Simples collaboration. And until tomorrow or the next time I video, whenever that will be, I don't really know yet. I've made a mess in my craft room. I have to clean it up. I have papers and tape and fabrics and linens and laces, and I've been having so much fun. Too much fun. All right, everybody. Until next time. And I'm really sorry if I'm really wacky on this video. I promise I won't be on the next. Take care, and God bless. Love y'all. Bye.